to my bones. It feels like I don't know you anymore. I don't understand why you're so cold to me. With every breath you breathe, I see this.
What is going on, guys? It's me, Brian D here, and today we will be filming a video with my buddy who is a marine transportation major, and he will be telling you guys more about the marine transportation curriculum and all that stuff. And we were going to move into that right about now.
How's it going, guys? I'm a senior deck student. Deck is also known as a marine transportation major. It's one of our 6 majors here on campus. It's one of the more impacted majors. As we've seen in recent years, it's becoming increasingly hard to get admitted to the program. But there's many benefits to the program, and that's what makes it so special, and that's what also makes it so popular. So some of the classes you'll be taking, freshman year, really taking your more introduction courses, not a whole lot of strenuous academic requirements there, but you take like marine survival and ship ops. That'll just get you ready for your first freshman cruise. So as you work into your sophomore year, your classes will be a little more focused. That is where you take classes that are more specific to your major, like GMDSS, which is a radio class. You'll also take electronics, you'll take physics, some more general education classes. And I forgot to mention your freshman year, you get to take small craft, which is a class that you take out the smaller boats. We can show you here in a second here, but there's a lot of boats out here that our school has to offer for classes and recreational use. Your junior year, again, is getting you more ready for your senior cruise, so that's more Coast Guard mandated stuff. One of the big classes you take in your junior year, which will be heavy on your senior cruise, is celestial navigation. That's a lot of math and a lot of number crunching, just to use an old-time practice known as, just using a sextant, which is kind of, you could say it's a dying trade, but our school emphasizes it since it still has value and importance to the Coast Guard. Senior year, which is what I'm at right now, I'm about almost done with my fall semester of my senior year. We take a license prep class, which is basically getting you ready for your license test in the spring or the fall. Sorry, the spring or the summer. And then some more just kind of core classes, nothing really too hard. Senior year it's mostly focused on those license tests. So the skills you'll be learning with this major, there's a lot more to it. A lot of people just think it's like, just driving a ship, but a lot of what our school emphasizes that you can't get anywhere else is the leadership aspect. We have the 2 simulators over there. I can show you that as well in a second, but the 2 simulators, you get to simulate anything you want. And that gives us a great advantage because we produce some of the best mates in the country. And just having the simulator there, we get to simulate any sort of situation. And as a student, you've got to learn how to react, because you're learning how to be a leader and become a third mate someday. So that's a big focus here. But as well as driving the ship and just learning all the safety requirements, which are huge nowadays, because it's safety mishap is either some sort of sentence or a huge fine you want to avoid. All right, so will you graduate in 4 years? For this major, deck major, more than likely you will graduate in 4 years. There's a lot of ways you could get off track, but there's also a lot of ways you can get on track. So I came here as a business major and changed my major freshman year. So I basically started off track, but I'm still graduating in 4 years because I took some classes basically in advance, and then I doubled up a few semesters. So I had a couple really hard semesters, and then now it's really lightened out for me. But let's say you fail a class here and there. If it's like a STCW class, which the Coast Guard really regulates and cares about, then it might be harder to recover from. However, if you take a summer off, you can always get back on track in the following semesters, and then you'll just have a victory lap, which is a cruise after you graduate, and then that's really not that bad. In the grand scheme of things, it's only a summer, or it could be a year in any other situation. But if you're working hard and you're paying attention in class and you're talking to teachers, you shouldn't have a problem, you shouldn't fail any classes, and you'll graduate in 4 years. All right, so jobs you can pursue with this major, it's the license you get is unlimited third mates. Since it's unlimited, any size vessel you are entitled to be a third mate on if you get hired, obviously. But there's no limitations because there's other licenses out there, 100-ton and so on. But being unlimited, the world is yours. And then also, you kind of have the skill set as a leader and a graduate of Cal Maritime. Let's say you wanted to sail for a few years and then you want to go find a shoreside job. You could work for any sort of company or union just with the logistical mindset that you have. Also, being at sea, you have that knowledge that people demand. And then having the bachelor's degree, you could do any sort of graduate program. You could do any sort of military commissioning program, like Brian here is a PLC. So there's other ways to get the license. The license is, the most valuable part, but when you graduate the degree, it gives you more options later in life if you don't want to sail for the rest of your life. So percentage, I think, I know it's above 90. I don't have the exact number off the top of my head. Last time I checked, the past couple of years, is close to 96. Just because the way we're trained is so specific. The things we get to do are pretty awesome. My ship this past summer, I got to do some pretty cool stuff. Brian's going to attach some footage of it. So I got to spend the summer in the South Pacific with one of my mates who's only 24 years old. He plans to sail for a while, make a ton of money in the meantime, and then go back to school and for some sort of graduate program. But the placement is above 90. It's very, very good, and just the salary obviously should not be forgotten. Average salary close to 6 figures for a college graduate at age 22. It's insane. You can't get that anywhere else.
And with that, that is the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit that like and subscribe button for more. If you guys have any questions about the Marine Transportation major, put them down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to answer them to the best of my abilities, or I'll have someone else answer them for you. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.